Thursday afternoon, people. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was actually up at 10 because the dog was going off like a fire alarm because he really had to drop a deuce. So I let him out, let him drop a deuce, and you know, came back in the house and said, frig that noise, went back to bed. I am feeling freaking groggy today. Probably because I didn't well, I slept well last night, but I didn't have any coffee yesterday, so I had nothing to balance the load. But I learned my lesson today, because now I'm having coffee. I'm hoping that it helps me stay awake. Another day with a short-staffed crew at work. That was a little fart, kind of pathetic, but frig it. And welcome to my vlog. You know what I fucking love about these vlogs? Is that I can't speak my mind without some people out there going out of their fucking way and harassing individuals and sending them death threats and saying shit like, you should just fucking die and things. Is there really something, like there's something gotta be wrong with some of you out there. Remember that letter I sent out, or that video I sent out a while back saying, important, please watch, where I was like, don't be doing this kind of shit, and people were still doing this kind of shit? Well, don't be doing this kind of shit, people. What the fuck's wrong with you? Holy shit. Fuck's sakes. Like, I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. So Bloke just called me to let me know, you guys already let me know in the comments, that the Oreo and Felix voiceovers didn't quite happen. Well, let me explain what the hell went wrong there, because this is just fucked. Been having some troubles with Sony Vegas lately. I don't know what the frig it is. I don't know if it's because I'm using this new camera and it doesn't like it. I don't know. Whatever. Basically what's happening is I'd be editing a video and all of a sudden she'll just fucking lock right out. Just lock right out. So it's like, why are you being like this, Sony Vegas? So then you gotta shut it down, open it back up, it restores the footage. You're like, oh, okay, well, you don't know where it restores it from because it saves every 10 minutes and you don't know if it already saved or not. I never checked to see if I added the voiceovers to the Felix and Oreo clips, and apparently I didn't. And it didn't go through, so that's pretty fucked. So that's what happened there. So now you know what's going on there, because yeah, that and yesterday I was super tired because I never had any coffee all day, and it really hit me. So that's what happened there. I was gonna take the video down, re-upload it with the proper voices, but then I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not pro, I'm not Hollywood, I don't give a shit, I made a mistake, fuck it, you know. I was like, frig it. Oh, good stretch. Well, I'm out of friggin' coffee. I want another coffee. Guess what else I forgot to do last night, for frig's sakes? Forgot to frickin' put the big garbage can at the end of the road as well as the friggin' recyclables. Forgot yesterday was friggin' Wednesday. Son of a bitch. Gonna have to put a iCal reminder on my phone to say, hey arsehole, it's Wednesday, put the trash out. Just so I remember to put the trash out. I'm gonna actually have it say, hey arsehole, it's Wednesday. But I'm gonna make another one of these. No, I'm not gonna make another Donald Duck or another Mickey Mouse. Or who's that? Is that Gay Mickey? Oh, that's Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. Yeah, when Mom and Dad went to Florida, they brought me back a coffee mug because they found out I love coffee. So, but if these icicles get any longer, we're gonna have an ice prison. Right on, right on. I know Oreo loves eating these things. That's his favorite. It's his favorite treat in the whole wide world. Frozen water. Yep, go with it. I just saw the mail guy come by, so I'm gonna go check out the mail, have a cigarette, make a coffee, and go from there. Yeah. Coffee's ready! I can't wait for coffee. Coffee's gonna be good! Panda! Oh, hey guys. Well, seeing how I've been having a lot of trouble with Vegas, i.e. animal voices not dubbing incorrectly and other things, I completely forgot that Magic sent me a, oh friggin', light. Magic sent me a copy of Magic's 2013 to use, and I haven't been using it. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll go back to my roots. Because see, on vlog 1, I was using Magic's to edit my videos, and I was filming with the ZX3 by Kodak. And later on, I started using the MacBook, and then back to Magic's again, and then I went to Sony Vegas, and you know, so on and so forth. Well, I'm gonna go back to Magic's. Frig it. Is it gonna be harder to do the driving scenes? Yup. So I might cut out the driving scenes or just do them with music overlay. I don't know. But I'm going to use Magic's for the time being. It might be easier. I know this thing renders like a son of a bitch. Like, holy shit. It just pukes out the friggin' data. I definitely do really like Magic's. It's lightweight and it really kicks ass. So frig it. That's what I'm going to do. I held that face too long. And that moment was brought to you by Coffee, the quicker picker-upper. What the frig are you doing?
I'm just laying here. Jeez, what's the matter with you?
Yeah, you picked a weird spot to lay down, buddy.
Well, it's kind of comfy, I guess.
Alright, well, whatever.
Yep.
Silly kitten.
He's so silly. He's a kitten. He's so silly. He's a kitten. Yeah.
For the love of Chipotle, I forgot that I had all this farming simulator footage that I needed to render. So I'm doing that right friggin' now, rendering the shit out of it. Yeah. Well, I just came outside for a cigarette, and I wanted to talk about something here. So I was watching Billy's video yesterday where he did the brake repair on his, well, he was trying to do the brake repair on his truck, but he needed a special tool, so he had to go get the tool to do the, you know. But he was talking about his, he bought a new Minecraft server, so that's right on, a 25-man Minecraft server. Don't know all the specifics on it and what it comes with, but it's going to be a bucket server by the sounds of it, and he's going to be running Townie and all that fun stuff. So basically, now I'm thinking, why do I need a server? So I'm not going to bother renewing my server. What I'm going to do is download the map for it and run a local server just off my computer for me to play on and do my gameplay videos for Minecraft. And that way there I can install more things, because multiplayer is really limited to what you can put on it. And I'd really like to run things like Mo Monsters, or Mo Creature, sorry, and other types of gameplays and add-ons and stuff. And multiplayer doesn't allow that, so that's why I'm thinking, you know what, frig it, let the server die, save myself $350 for the year, and just make a private server on one of my rigs, and then play off of that. It'd be way the hell easier, way the hell better, lesser latency, and I'd have more control, because everything would be local. And I like making servers like that, because with multiplayer, everything's done through their gamer console, and I find it really annoying where when you're running a local server off of a box, it's a lot easier. So unfortunately, if I'm running it off of my own box, I won't be allowing people to play on it. It's just going to be for me, and let's say Crazy Logie one day decides,
Hey Adam, let's do an adventure map like we used to do back in the day.
Back in the good old days. And I'd be like, okay, so I'd set one up on there and we'd do an adventure map. Frig it. You know, it'd be kind of fun. Just do stupid things like that. And then with Billy's server being up, if he lets me on it, maybe I'll do a gameplay on there as well. A new beginning to the Minecraft. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, whatever. Anyway, so that's going to be the battle. Oh man, good gas. Oh, frig sakes. That'll be the battle plan there. So I'm not renewing my server, if anybody's wondering. And, son of a bitch. Don't you just hate that when your cigarette loses its friggin' flame? Yeah, there's nothing. Son of a bitch. So that's going to be the plan. That's basically what I'm doing. So I got about like 15 days left before the server goes and shits the bed. And I'm just going to let her shit the bed. Frig it. I'm not going to bother renewing. Not going to waste my money. Be right on. Right on, right on. Alrighty, well I just fired up the car because, well, let's face it, she's a little chilly outside. And it could be useful. So I figured, fire it up, get her going. Yep. Want to hear something really dicked? The weather this weekend. It's supposed to be like plus 14 on Saturday and plus 12 on Sunday. Do you honestly think any of that white shit's going to hold up to those types of temperatures? I don't think so. So it's all going to melt. This is my prediction, because I frigged up and didn't fix the seal on the garage door. It's all going to melt. It's all going to rush into my garage. It's going to freeze, and my snowblower is going to be stuck. That's my prediction for the future. Yeah, going to have to get on that real quick and make sure that doesn't friggin' happen, because that would suck big times. But just let the car warm up. I'm going to finish my coffee, and then we, my friends, are off to work. Going to get this day over with. So just going to gab her. Just going to gab her. Frig it. I also figured something out, you know. I was like, well, I can't really do driving scenes because I've been having problems with Sony Vegas, and I don't like doing them in Magic's because I can't do the same effect. I was thinking I can always just edit the driving scene in Sony Vegas and then bring it into Magic's, that'd work fine. Why not? I might do that. Frig it. Alrighty, well, it's off to work time. Probably wondering why I'm wearing these headsets. I'll explain that one in the car. Let's go. Alrighty, people, on our way to work. Trying something different with the Panasonic today. Basically, what I'm trying here is I disabled the autofocus, I disabled the anti-shake, and I want to see if that helps with the car rides. Also, I'm going to be editing this probably in Sony Vegas and then bringing it into Magic's. A lot of pro editors actually do that. They basically edit in multi-different platforms, get different effects and stuff, so I might do the same. Frig it, it'll be a lot more time consuming on making the vlogs, but you know what? Frig it. So yeah, that headset I was wearing, it's a Plantronics headset that the girlfriend got free when she did that course for her work there. Remember back in, I think it was October, she was home for a week and she was doing an online course. I explained it as like the classroom is ridiculous, like Buddy's like up there on a webcam and he's actually, it's like he's your professor in school, so he's sitting there and he's like teaching you the course. And at any given time, if you have a question, you click a button and I guess it pings him and he'll be like, yes Adam, what seems to be the trouble? What's your question? And then you can just ask your question. Holy crap, I gotta quit the angle going on here. Then you ask your question like, you know, I didn't quite understand this part here, or what the frig did you mean by this? And then he'll answer it. And what's really cool is they don't expect you to own any equipment except for a computer when you apply to this course. They don't expect you to have a headset or anything like that. So they sent her a really nice $100 Plantronic headset, all USB and everything, and I've tried it, and you know, it's not as good as my Logitech, that's for sure. As far as the audio that comes out of it, it's not as crisp as my Logitech. Like my Logitech actually has bass response and nice treble response and actually has pretty decent sound, where this is more or less intended if you're gonna go on Skype, or you know, it's more or less meant for voice, for voice communication rather than, you know, listening to the latest Rihanna hit. But it's still a nice headset. And I was thinking for at work, because when we get voicemails, and sometimes the company will make videos on the intranet, which is the internal network, about like town hall meetings and different things going on. And even though I got my USB speakers there to listen to the town hall meetings and such, sometimes it disturbs the other people. And the headphones I use on my laptop, the wire's not long enough, so you basically got to hunch over the keyboard, otherwise you run the risk of ripping the wires right out of your headset and damaging them, right? So yeah, because of that I decided, frig it, let's bring this USB one in, because it's got a stupid long cord on it and it sounds really good for that type of stuff. Now as long as it doesn't go missing, because then I'll be pissed. Oh shit, somebody dropped a whole bunch of slush. I don't know if you guys saw that, the big brown brick on the ground. That's wheel well slush. That stuff doesn't break easily when you run it over. Sometimes it's pretty damn hard. Oh man, when I had my old Focus, my old Ford Focus, I remember that I was following a front end loader down Memorial, which is where the waterfront is, right? So I'm following down Memorial, just not paying attention, just giving her. And I didn't realize that Buddy freaking dropped a giant snowball, and I freaking took it right in the front end of the car and smashed the shit out of my license plate and bent my freaking rad support. Luckily I didn't crack the rad, but the rad support was pretty dead. And I could see Buddy in the cabin of the front end loader just laughing, eh? Because, haha, you know, I just frigged over this guy's car. Like, you dick. Ah, well. That was an old car. So I wonder how much of the snow we're going to have left come the weekend. Because yeah, they're calling for like plus 12, plus 14. It's supposed to rain all weekend too. So that's going to make it really, really interesting. Really interesting indeed. Could leave for a boring weekend or could leave for, I don't know. I told the girlfriend though that this weekend we're going to try and get that insulation on the windows. That plastic wrap shit that you like stick to the window and then hair blow and It's supposed to keep the cold out or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know if that crap even works, to be honest with you. Could just be a gimmick. But we're gonna go ahead and stab that up on the window, the big picture window, because it leaks like a sieve. And you know, I would replace that window, but honestly, it's like that window's probably worth more than the house. The only reason why that house has any value is because of the property. Like honestly, I have enough room on there. I could zone that. If I were to take out the garage, I could put up a triplex, rent out 2 units, keep one for us, and make money off of it. I could easily do that. There's enough room on there where it definitely is a possibility. Then I'd lose my garage, of course, but frig it. Zone the backyard out, split it up 3 ways, you know. Zone the front yard, split it up 3 ways, put 3 driveways in, and give her. So, something that I really definitely want to get sometime soon. I don't know if you guys remember, Pug had it on his iPhone. It was a Bluetooth headset, like one of those little ones that goes in your ear. I want to get that for my iPad, because it'd be awesome to use my iPad. Because at night, every night I'm usually chatting with the CEO of Red Light Broadcasting about different things going on, different products, and you know, all sorts of different things that's just happening within the network. Like I said, Red Light Broadcasting is a relatively new network, but she's growing and she's blowing up, and that's why I joined it, because it's relatively new. And I wanted to get in before it became super popular. I wanted to be one of the first, right? So, like, look at Shay Carl, you know, him and his group, Wheezy Waiter and all them, started Maker Studios. Look at how big that thing came. So that's why I was like, yeah, get in it before it's really big. And JP's a pretty cool guy, so we chat every night and stuff, and he was showing me the art of live streaming and that, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Using a program called XSplit, which, yes, you have to pay for it. You could not pirate XSplit. Your hookups at Pirate Bay cannot help you get a copy of that program because it has to connect to their server. And what I like about it is, he was showing me last night, you basically upload 1 feed. 1 feed goes to XSplit, and then you can share it across YouTube Live, freaking Twitch TV, Justin TV, all sorts of different streaming platforms, but you're only uploading 1 feed. XSplit's doing the rest. XSplit's the one that's actually like sending it off to the other areas, which is freaking awesome. But yeah, so we chat every night, and he's got this wireless headset, same one Logie has, the H800. So like, he'll sit there and he'll be on his computer, and all of a sudden we'll be chatting, and I hear a car drive by, and I'm like, dude, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm outside having a cigarette, and I'm like, oh, for freak's sakes, lucky you. Well, I'd like to be able to do it with my iPad, just, you know, be on Skype, and then just take the iPad outside, and carry on talking to him and stuff, and have a cigarette, and not have to do what I normally do, and be like, all right, dude, I'm gonna drop right back and go have a cigarette, and like, hang up my headphones, go have a cigarette, and come back. And so I was thinking, you know what, a little USB, a little freaking headset would be nice. But, you know, not a headset even, just a little freaking thing, like a earbud, or whatever you call those Bluetooth things. But anyway, I'm at work now. I've been gabbing for a while. It's currently 3:46, so I'm gonna have a cigarette, head her inside, and I'll talk to you guys later. So peace the frig out. Alrighty people, it's friggin' 6 o'clock, and probably saying, holy crap, Adam, you're super bright right now. Yeah, I'm using the onboard light, so kind of helps out a little bit with the dark moments.
The dark moments.
So the girlfriend brings her Mitsubishi into the shop today because it was doing that stupid no start problem again. I'm telling you, it's got to be the buzz box, but apparently I'm wrong, because they brought it into the shop and looked it over and found the battery voltage was fine, but they found a lot of shit in the intake. So they cleaned out the intake and did a bunch of other things, probably cleaned the grounds and stuff, because I told them to do that last time, but I have no idea if they did. But they cleaned out the intake and all that other fun stuff. Now apparently the car starts like a champ, runs like a champ. Apparently when the mechanic went to go pull it into the garage, went to fire it up and she wouldn't fire. So that's awesome. At least it failed for them, and they caught it. So that's not often that happens, that you bring a car in for a problem and the mechanic can't replicate the problem, but this time it did. So to me, that's a right on. So she got her car back, and apparently they gave it a complete wash and wax, and she said she couldn't believe it. The car looks brand new, like they completely detail for resale type thing. and cleaned it right up. So she's got her car back now, and it's friggin' awesomer than shit. So she's all happy. Yeah. As for tonight, it's been pretty good, pretty quiet. I like that. Just been chilling out and getting things done and things. So it's been right on. It's been right on. Next week, at least we're back to full force. We got one guy on vacation, but he works day shift, so I can give a shit about that. And the next guy who goes on vacation, he also works static days, so it doesn't affect our shift at all. Unless, of course, if my the boss decides, well, I'm moving somebody from night shift to day shift to basically balance the load, which doesn't make sense because they still have the same amount of people on at days as we have on at nights. But I could see him actually doing that, which would suck. But here's hoping he doesn't, and life goes on. But anywho, I'm gonna head her back inside and carry on with my night, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace the frick out. Well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime, and looks like I'm going to be working Christmas this year. Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's, day after New Year's. Or I was saying day after New Year's, that's not a holiday. It is when you work here. Yep. So yeah, going to be working those days, not a big deal. Extra money in the bank, I guess, whatever. Pay some bills and things, and, you know, just have a good old time. Today's also the 29th, so tomorrow's the last day. You'll see this friggin' revolting hairdo on me. It'll be getting gone. Right on. Friggin' cold out right now, let me tell you. It's like -10 according to the car, but according to my phone it feels more like -20. That's because of the humidity. It is bitter cold out tonight, people. Holy shit. But it is a full moon, and there's not a cloud in the sky, so hopefully we get no snow. Here's hope. Anywho, figured I'd come outside, do a quick little vlog entry, and I guess I'll talk to you guys on my next break. Peace out. Friggin' co-workers addicted to that old TV show Lost. Remember the one where the airplane crashes and they're all lost? They're on some island somewhere and they don't know where the frig they are, and they gotta try and survive and shit. And well, he is super hooked on that show right now. I didn't mind it. First season was awesome. Second season was good. Third season was getting kind of iffy. Fourth season was, well, that's about as far as I made it, because I got halfway through the fourth season and went, holy shit, I can't follow this anymore, and gave up. I quit on it. Oh, also, someone sent me a link to an eBay post. Looks like my old TM80's up on eBay for sale. That's the camera that this one replaced. Well, the one that's at home replaced. Sure looks like it, but the only way to be completely convinced is I'd have to see the underside of it. And then I would know for sure if that was my camera or not. Because, yeah, there's some markings on the belly that would tell me for sure. It sure sounds like it came in for repair. Couldn't be repaired. It's being sold as salvaged or refurbished. DOA basically, you know. No cables, no battery, no nothing, because they let me keep all that. And it has the 16 meg memory, and it just came in. So I was like, yeah, that could very well be my old camera. And they're asking $60 for it, plus I think 30 bucks shipping. Like, holy shit, feel sorry for the poor sucker who buys that. But, you know, whatevs. It's on the friggin' eBays. I laughed when he sent it to me because I don't know for sure if it's my camera, but sure fits the description. Ah, well. Anyway, I'm freezing out here. This is ridiculous. This weather sucks. So cold. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Holy shit balls, she's cold out. Friggin' 12 degrees Celsius, people. Wow, that's a minus in front of it to make it that much more epic. Well, I'm heading home, so let's rock and roll. Alrighty, people, while I'm home, girlfriend got her car all cleaned up here. It's hard to see in the dark, but holy shit. Come on, focus. What do you think you are, Sony? Don't want to, eh? Oh, it's because you're in manual mode. There we go. Had it in manual mode. Oh, that whole time I had it in manual. But they put a nice wax job on her. I'll show you during the day, but this car won't be here during the day. Look at that, no salt on the side. Must be nice. My car's coated. Alright, well, frig, I'm gonna head her inside, go in on this night, and start the editing and uploading process for frig's sake, so let's do this. Alrighty, well, girlfriend's passed out, so coming in. Let the dog out for a shit. It's friggin' cold out there. It's funny because he doesn't even clear the friggin' walkway and he just drops ass, then rushes the door. I don't blame him. It's too cold to be out there, especially when you're not wearing any shoes. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right, aren't I? Look at you. You're all bouncy and stupid and stuff again. What, you smell something good? Do we have flavor? Freaking weirdo. Ah, well, let's go upstairs. Alrighty, people. Well, you're probably wondering why I got a headset on and things. It's because I'm about to start playing some Counter-Strike Go. Right now, I am watching my buddy JP on a live stream playing Counter-Strike Go. And I just so happen to have him on Steam. I'm gonna hop in there and just destroy him. So that's going to be funny. Let's go have some fun. However, guys, I'm going to shut the video down here. We're going to call her a night. So if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them in the comment section below. Yes, that is a back scratcher in my back. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.
This was built in 1904, right? That's what I said on yesterday's video. This kitchen add-on, this was built in 1960 something or other. This, the mudroom, that door, before this house used to be just here. This wall used to come right across. It was a sealed wall, that was an outside wall, and that's it. So, probably saying, holy shit, that's a small house. So, you come down the stairs from upstairs, boom, there's your bathroom. Come in here, this was the kitchen. Okay, you see that mark in the floor there that kind of angles out? Okay, that's where the door was for the wood stove. They had a cast iron wood stove in here, and that's where it was. Giant freaking cylinder thing. I saw pictures of the house.